This guy might know something about the disease that's going around Mother Base. The symptoms are similar to the ones we saw at that factory. Start by checking the mission details on your iDroid.
Please select a mission. Mission accepted. Deploying.
Is a PF logistics officer who works as a human trafficker on the side. The client wants him dead. He's currently on the run somewhere on the savannah with bodyguards. Unfortunately, we don't know what route they're taking. All we have to go on is a coded transmission sent by the PF at the Ducati abandoned village. It appears to be a workup of the target's security plans, but to decipher it, we'll need an intel file with the encryption key. This key should be at the comms facility at the Ducati abandoned village. Check your iDroid to see what the target looks like, as well as the location of the village. Find the route. Find the man.
Be careful down there, boss.
Enemy presence detected. Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
You made it to the Ducati abandoned village. That's where the enemy PF's coded transmission came from. There's got to be a transmitter there somewhere. It could have the intel file containing the encryption key. Look for an antenna.
Analysis map has been updated. Caution, rain approaching.
Talk. Where are your friends?
The map has been updated. You have arrived at your destination.
prisoner you extracted was a civilian abducted by the target. He says the trafficker is trying to make contact with a human rights NGO. He hopes that by handing over his list of buyers, they'll guarantee his safety. I don't get it. Why an NGO? Why run to someone else for help?
The map has been updated.
A prisoner. He might have some information. If you extract him, we'll see what he knows. Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Intel
Picked up an intel bomb.
extraction.
According to this information, the target is headed for Gaziba camp. We also have his movement route. I've updated your map. Use the target's route to locate him. Eliminating him will be much harder if he makes it to the Gaziba camp. Take him down on the savannah. Subject is in. You gonna extract him?
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Get him!
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us. Roger that. Subject on board. Leave the rest to us. Okay, subject is in.
Marker removed. Marker placed. Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Development complete. Development complete. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Analysis complete.
Attack!
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
You gotta extract him.
Hey! Stay alright! Go!
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us. Boss, that person you pulled and extracted turned out to be the target.
Complete.
Your objective's complete. We'll let the client know he's been dealt with. Exfiltrate out of the hot zone by chopper or on land.
Marker removed. Marker placed.
You gotta extract him.
Exfiltrated.
All right, you're out of the hot zone. No enemy forces in pursuit. Mission complete.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Development project has been added.
Mission complete, and how? You're gonna tell stories about this one, boss. Our trafficker was very talkative. Guinea pigs. That's what became of his kidnapped victims. Says he got a good look at that factory at Zoya Badiabulu when he dropped off some fresh guinea pigs for them. Along with our man without a face. His instincts told him to run like the rat he is. Said it wasn't worth the money. Figured he could be next. That's when he went to the NGO for help. He thought that in exchange for his buyer's list, they could set him up with a new identity someplace far away. He had an idea who he was up against, and he didn't want to take any chances. A true rat. But like us dogs, he knew when he smelled trouble. And something else. He said the specimens come from deep in the forest. We don't know what he meant by specimens just yet, but those guinea pig symptoms match what we've seen on the infected at Mother Base. Deep in the forest. Maybe there's the clue we need to beat this infection. Boss, the truth could be right around the corner.
Side ops list
Boss,
updated.
we finally heard from one of our missing intel team members. He says he has a solid lead on the epidemic at Mother Base. Take a look at the mission details ASAP.
DD. DD. Stay. DD. Okay. Good dog.
Marker placed. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Commencing platform construction. Please specify a project. Analysis complete.
Kom eens checken daar. Volg mij. Hit it.
Analysis complete. The map marker play. Marker.
You gonna extract him?
Alles gespannen, das sind wir. Antwort, Positie. Alle hierher. Antwort, Positie.
You have arrived at your destination. Side ops list.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Extraction arrived at Marcos.
Reserveer, begrijp. Onderzoek die area. Maar blijf op je hoede. Uit.
Marker placed.
Hier Peter, stel 3. Firefighter. Reserveer, begrijp. Prima, hebben jullie voorspringen. Uit. AK. Reserveer. Vergeet maar contact verloren naar kruisje. Vijand kan nog iemand naar de weg.
Extraction arrived at Marcos. Analysis
That's the
complete.
target.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Oh, someone else has turned symptomatic. The staff member's been moved to quarantine, but at this rate we're going to lose everybody. Find out what's causing this and quarantine the infected. Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Hands up. Speak. Where are your friends?
The map has been
AK.
updated.
Reserveer. Ons het die vijand ingetrek, maar contact verloren naar kruisje. Vijand kan nog iemand naar mij wegkrijgen. Adviseer, wacht aan mij. Hoor.
You gotta extract He's coming too. Roger that.
Cyclops list updated. Extraction arrived at Mother Base. You have arrived at your destination. Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Boss, about Eli. No matter how many times we talk to him, he just won't listen. He sees everything in terms of victory or defeat and still won't accept that you beat him. We're gonna have to put him in his place. Again. If you don't mind, come back to Mother Base and go another round with him.
Please select a mission. Mission accepted. Deploying.
A member of the intel unit has gotten a lead on the epidemic that's crippling Mother Base. The problem is, our man has been captured by the PF in his operation area. He's being held at the guard post on the western end of the mine. Boss, we need you to get him out ASAP. Right now, he's only linked to the root cause of the epidemic.
You have arrived. Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Enemy presence detected.
Check the VI on your iDroid. That's where the target is being held.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Analysis complete.
Jy die ouens moet praat oor daai ou balie van Amerika.
Van Amerika? Die
Hy's 'n kern van
wat 'n kokka. Jy dink die IAEA om net terug sit. Kyk hoe nuus oral versprei. Kyk as dit af.
Boss got an emergency report from the intel team. A vehicle has fled the guard post heading northwest. The prisoner at the wheel appears to be the target. The escape on his own? The target is no longer at the designated position. Find that vehicle fast.
Dis 'n Amerikaner, Amerikaanse Indiaan hoofman. Dis waarskynlik nie 'n kern.
The map has been updated.
Boss, did you see that explosion? There's smoke. The target's crashed his vehicle. That'll bring the enemy down on him in no time. The target's in danger. Get to the scene of the crash.
Destination.
Attack! Where's the target? Has to be around there somewhere. That's the target. He's still breathing. From the chopper. Get the target to the RV.
Mission info has been updated. Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Yes, mission complete. Boss, that was exceptional. Boss, the intel team member you extracted was DOA. He kept insisting we listen, right up until his last breath, about the pathogen, and the old man who knows how to treat it. Code Talker. He even told us where he is. Boss, let's make sure his death was the last. It's high time we met this Code Talker.
Mission
Boss,
list
you need to make contact with Code Talker, the old man who knows what the pathogen is. We have to stop this disease that's spreading across Mother Base. Select the mission on your iDroid.
Please specify a project. Weather will clear shortly. Please specify a project. Staff assigned. Please select a mission. Mission accepted.
from security in the area, I'd expect to see a patrol by now. Missed. I have a bad feeling about this. It's the skulls. Damn it. So Cypher is behind this. See that? Sniper vanished into thin air. Just like quiet. If you can't mark them, there's no way to tell where they'll strike from. Sniper! Where are they?
Snake, talk to me! Snake! Snake!
Missed. Have a bad feeling about this.
DD.
It's the skulls. Damn it. So Cypher is behind this. You see that? Sniper vanished into thin air. Just like quiet. If you can't mark him, there's no way to tell what our strikes are.
Snake, are you okay? Snake!
Missed. I have a bad feeling about this. You see that? Sniper vanished into thin air. Just like quiet. If you can't mark him, there's no way to tell what our strike from next. Stay on your guard. Sniper! Where are they?
Go! Boss, come in. Boss? Boss!
is behind this. Missed. Have a bad feeling about this. Is that? Boss, it's the skulls. Damn it. So Cypher is behind this. Sniper, where are they? You see that? Sniper vanished into thin air. Just like quiet. If you can't mark them, there's no way to tell where they'll strike from next. Stay on your guard.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Those snipers. If they give up, whatever. Just get to the mansion. Pronto.
Alle Truppe, das ist hier. Und Sie sagt, Aktivität mit
We
Fuß.
have
Alle
arrived
hierher.
at our destination.
Unser Andreas her. Right.
They know about that battle just now. You're right at the mansion. The target's close. Be sure to think this through. They're with the PF Zero Risk Security.
Analysis
Looks like they're
complete.
already on guard. Why don't you try interrogating them? They might know the target's exact location.
Analysis complete.
Get him! Take it! Go! Attack! Where are your friends?
iDroid information updated. There's more than one entrance. How do you plan on sneaking in?
The map has been updated.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Where to speak? Where are your friends?
We know where to find the target. Do whatever it takes to bring Code Talker back.
The map has been updated.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Analysis complete.
Go! Ik wil niet.
been waiting, Tiliri. Or should I say, Bedahokhale?
That's him. That's Code Talker.
Look familiar? It's infecting my men. How do we
Silence. Or death.
What do you...
It could be in here. Stay quiet. Your life depends on it. Sit. The parasite has infected your band. Those are its larvae. They enter the throat and attach themselves to the vocal cords. They mimic the host's membranes flawlessly. No one can tell the difference. Upon reaching maturity, they mate. Sustained exposure to a particular sound triggers copulation. The resulting larva then feast on the host lungs, killing it. The particular sound is words. They attack only those who speak a certain language, not just one. I cannot say which language your parasites are attuned to. But silence is the best way to keep them from laying their children. This contains an herb that they dislike. Good. That should deafen them for a while. You have bought yourself some time. Speak.
Is there a cure?
Once symptoms manifest, larvae have already infested the alveoli. At which point, nothing can be done. There is a way to halt the onset, which would prevent infection.
I need your help.
He stole the ones I sealed away, forced me to do his terrible work.
Skullface.
Even a country like America sways in his wake. I could not defy him. The fate of Dine lies in his hands. However, perhaps the Nishia led you here. If my children have upset the Rojun of the world, it falls to me to set it right.
You've secured the target, but he's too old to risk a Fulton extraction. Put Code Talker in the chopper and return to base.
He claims they are the dream of every ruler since the dawn of time. Teach them your enemy's words, then unleash them on his lands, destroying only those who speak his tongue. He calls them his ethnic cleansers.
Ethnic cleansers. That's what Skullface is after. Then, Inzuya Badiabulo was... Boss, he's gonna wipe every language besides English off the face of the earth.
Ironic, isn't it? They gave us
updated. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Where are your friends?
Analysis complete.
Guards are acting strange. Almost puppet-like. Could be the skulls. Damn it, they're controlling those soldiers. Be careful.
Support helicopter
Roger.
requested. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
This is Pequod. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is Pequod. On station at LZ. Gaining altitude.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Mission complete, boss. Boss, we found the bodies of the two missing Intel team members in Lufwa Valley. We knew we wouldn't get them back alive, but still, it's a damn shame. Don't let their sacrifice go to waste, boss. We need to stop the epidemic at Mother Base. That old man, Code Talker, he's the only hope we've got.
Tell me how to fight it.
I hid the answer in a microbe this one carries. It turns the male parasites into females, preventing reproduction. One parasite infecting another. However, it doesn't affect only the parasite. It alters the host as well. Your infection will be contained, but you and your men will also be rendered infertile. That is the price you must pay to regain your speech.
That freak show back there. They the work of your children too?
A different strain from the vocal cord parasite, known as the one that covers. It acts as the host's skin, providing strength in exchange for nourishment. But I did not know those men were infected. They were forced to serve him, then steal my research. Have you seen one of their vehicles?
The yellow cake.
Captured a convoy they were escorting. Cargo's some kind of mineral.
What became of it? The metallic archaea?
Clouds ahead!
It's them.
Mission
Boss,
list.
are you okay? So the vocal cord parasites that have infected Mother Base, they're ethnic cleansers designed to silence those who don't fit into Skullface's worldview. We can't allow him to have such power. Go over the mission details and get going ASAP.
Please select a mission. Deploying.
Clouds ahead!
It's them. They're coming. We are their quarry.
Skulls. Some of Misty's their work. We won't be able to send in another chopper for now. Boss, you'll need to eliminate the skulls. You cannot lose Code Talker.
What's wrong with you? Code Talker is dead. Now there's no hope of saving the infected.
Skulls. Some of Misty's their work. We won't be able to send in another chopper for now. Boss, you'll need to eliminate the skulls. You cannot lose Code Talker.
Are you okay? Snake!
Skulls. So that Mistius didn't work. We won't be able to send in another chopper for now. Boss, you need to eliminate the skulls. We cannot lose Code Talker.
Snake, talk to me! Snake!
Skulls. So that Mistius didn't work. We won't be able to send in another chopper for now. Boss, you need to eliminate the skulls. We cannot lose Code Talker.
Supplies requested. Supply drop complete.
That mist is clearing. Great work, boss. I'm coming in on another chopper. Get Code Talker to the LZ and wait there.
Has been updated. Mission info analysis complete. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Analysis complete.
He's coming too. Roger that. You gotta extract him.
This is Pequot. Arriving shortly at LZ.
Has been updated.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
This is Pequot. Have arrived at LZ. Will stand by.
You gotta extract him.
Support helicopter has arrived.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us. Get in, boss. He's coming too. Roger that.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Development project has been added.
Mission complete. Great work.
Skullface is no longer in Africa. The nuclear test was a success. Now they turned their knives on me.
Satellites didn't read any test. Neither did seismometers.
The detonation test took place 5 years ago in the southern Indian Ocean. The final test was the opposite, to prevent detonation.
You mean?
Skullface plans to sell nuclear weapons that he retains control of.
It's not like hawking small arms to militias.
Indeed. He plans to avoid detection by exporting minerals containing tiny amounts of uranium in the form of metallic archaea. Once on site, the metallic archaea enrich the uranium and weaponize it. Loaded onto all-terrain bipedal machines, they ensure any country, armed group, even the smallest terrorist cell, can become a nuclear power.
Bipedal. So that's why they needed Huey.
A nuke business to replace the arms business. And Skullface owns the market.
The very atmosphere of nukes, anywhere and everywhere. Deterrence on all sides.
So that's why he ran a non-detonation test.
Yes. Another metallic archaea instantly overrides the criticality generator. A fail-safe only he controls. Any such weapon can be deactivated whenever he chooses, regardless of who owns it or their intent to use it.
Nukes. Controlled by a man, not a country.
If they proliferate, conventional nukes lose all value. Political, military, and economic. The two superpowers become powerless.
The R&D and medical teams have come up with a proposal for a new suit that applies Code Talker's research, the Parasite suit. Apparently, it can recreate some of the Skull's unusual abilities, but in order to use those abilities, it needs parasites. If you want to wear this suit, you're gonna need to get a hold of parasites by extracting skulls.
We need to stop the epidemic at Mother Base.
About the pathogen spreading through Mother Base, what's your opinion?
Textbook symptoms of vocal cord parasite infestation. And judging from this casualty list, it is the Kikongo strain, meaning a breed of parasite that triggers symptoms upon detecting pronunciation specific to Kikongo.
So how do we keep them from becoming symptomatic?
Use this. A type of Wolbachia, introduced to a sample of the parasite. A parasitic bacteria that colonizes the parasites, turning male to female and preventing copulation. You must cultivate more.
Thanks to Code Talker, we've managed to put a stop to any new vocal cord parasite infections. We couldn't save those already symptomatic, but everyone who survived has been released from the quarantine platform. Skullface will pay for this.
Again with the truth serum?
What are those legs made of? Titanium? All the way to the femur.
Metallic archaea.
Sahelanthropus. Where is it?
What?
We have to know before his plan is complete. Sahelanthropus is the final piece.
What are you talking about?
If the Soviets break out a mobile, controllable nuclear weapon, East-West relations will be right back at the Cuban Missile Crisis.
The Cold War returns to life, as countries without nuclear arsenals line up for what Skullface is selling. Nuclear weapons proliferate overnight, and on the brink of annihilation, the world maintains its balance.
But we know this is all just a shield, a ruse.
The cleansing parasites are what matter most. A WMD to eclipse even nukes, and the only one that can still be used. Skullface is the world's greatest threat, and Zero's. The pieces are in place. All that remains is to unveil Sahelanthropus in Afghanistan.
They can't activate it without me. Okay, B-Zero. Sahelanthropus is beyond the Soviet base camp, in a lab built by the Soviet philosophers. That's what you're looking for. But I have no idea how he's controlling it. It wasn't designed to accommodate a human pilot.
We got word from Afghanistan. Everyone at the Soviet base camp's dead. No sign of fighting. Parasites. Skullface's men then headed north. The target is OKB-0. That's where he'll activate Sahelanthropus. Unless we stop him, he'll go down in history a conquering victor. We can't let that happen. Wipe him out. Don't leave any trace of his existence.
I'm gonna need backup on this one.
You'll rendezvous on site.
Side ops list updated. Mission list updated. Please select a mission.